Hey, here they are.
Whoa, threesome.
Gentlemen, take a seat right over here. There you go.
Where do you want me?
You can sit right there. And
What do you want me?
old Dave
Sure,
Smith
that'll-
over here. Artie, you're fine.
Good to see you, Artie.
There it is. How have you been?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Mr. Dave
Wow,
Smith.
good to see you. Look
to
at
see
this.
you, too.
Look at this whole new setup you guys
yeah,
got
it's
here.
all
Wow.
new setup.
Amazing.
Oh my
We love
God.
it.
It's luxurious, really.
You gotta
It
see
is quite luxurious.
Perfect.
Artie Lange, of course. Have
Thank
you
you.
met ever?
Yeah.
Oh, we know. I know
YouTube.
Dave really well.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy who high-fived you and said threesome. But it's not. Are you a comic? You should be a comic. Very
My
funny.
own mind.
Yeah. Well,
He says lots of really funny stuff, like "You're free to go."
when we know damn well what happens when they leave that.
It's not up to me.
It's not up to me.
Free to
I'm a
go.
smoker, by the way.
Oh, this is fake.
Oh, good.
It's a tribute to Johnny Carson.
Oh, that's nice. I like
You know,
that.
he used to smoke. I'm hoping that the kids see this and take it up.
Start smoking.
They look cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of mixed messages right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you smoke here? You can't smoke.
There is such a big,
don't care.
like the cool factor between cigarette to all those fake e-cigarettes, like whatever the health factor is.
That's
the
so
cool
true.
Factor
That's
is
so true.
bad. It's so faggy.
When I
from
started,
badass.
in this business, everybody smoked in newsrooms.
Yes.
You'd have one lying right here on the edge.
Yep.
You'd put it out on the ground, on the floor.
Yeah.
And somebody said, "Well, maintenance will get it later. It's fine." You know, but I mean,
Everything had a burn mark on it.
Oh, my
Journalists.
fingers had a burn mark on
Your
it.
girlfriend, the desk, your dog, because sometimes you got to teach them. But,
Both of them talk back.
what's the matter, Fido? My first Conan, I did coke off his desk.
Oh my God.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
You ever see like the clips of like journalists in the 50s or 60s or
Well,
something, and they're all so
Murrow died of
badass,
lung
you know,
cancer.
all
I
just
mean, it's always. I mean, but literally for 15 years, on and off, I smoked in every newsroom I worked at.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
And the equipment and the there was an interview with Rod Serling and I think it was David Susskind, and you could barely see through this cloud of smoke. Because
Good.
not only
It's
them,
horrible.
the cameraman was smoking.
Oh, no, everybody smoked. It was.
America finally saw David Susskind in 1982.
That was it. He finally came out of the haze.
Ugly bastard.
I'll take that over the like red and blue background and all the queefy news we have today. I would take just a chair with two
smoky room.
smoking
That's
men.
such a good point. The cool factor just plummets with that air. That
Yeah.
But the cigarette smoking is so bad for you, though. Yeah, you can't.
That,
When they used to
Look,
the data is in on that. It's not. It doesn't look good.
yeah. We didn't
It
know.
was in our parents' generation and our generation, and I still smoke.
Yeah,
And now
yeah.
I tell my kids, who thankfully
We
do not,
didn't
but-
know back then. It was so new. We didn't know inhaling smoke was bad.
You saw the print ads like surgeons suggest Chesterfield.
Oh yeah,
are the best.
yeah. 9 out of 10 doctors recommend Lucky Strike.
how about did I tell you a story about being in Mystic, Minneapolis, and the woman had a colostomy bag? Shit running.
No, I don't need to hear that.
And I lit a cigarette watching it in amazement. Security guard says to me, "Put that out. People are eating." Like, shit was going down her leg,
God.
Oh no.
like into a.
No.
It was like she came over and said something to you. Like, dude, come on.
Hey, we're eating.
In the old radio days, a lot of the jocks
Come
and
on.
guys would smoke in the studio all day, and you used to have to take these long Q-tip things out to clean the heads on the cart machines, and it would come out like black.
Oh yeah,
Just because of all the
think
cigarette
about
smoke.
smoking on airplanes.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, that should never have
Even
been.
when
a
I
thing.
was a
That's
smoker,
insane.
I've not smoked in 20 years.
Yeah.
But even when I was a smoker, I could not smoke on an airplane.
It's
It was just
Well,
to me,
they
the
had
thought of it in
smoking
a
section. Like, how's it not going to
Yeah,
find
so
you?
that's like me smoking here and you not smelling it.
Well, it's
I mean,
like
how's that
snakes-
going to work?
Snakes on a plane.
Yeah.
The snakes are getting there. They're
It was a
getting there.
snake
They're gonna be
section.
there. You're-
I just don't like that they allowed people to have an open flame
How is that?
Richard Simmons.
on a plane.
They did it.
Just
They
tee
did,
him up,
they
Ed.
did a study. They did a study on planes where there was smoking allowed, and the nicotine that added weight to the plane
The nicotine.
cost
Actually,
hundreds of thousands of dollars in fuel
Of course, yeah.
because the
hell
nicotine
would I
added
know
weight
that?
to the plane.
And the planes are still so
that's
old.
my life, you know. That's what I do.
yeah,
I know
yeah.
that stuff.
But like 90% of the planes are still old. Like almost all the planes I fly on still have the sign, and it's, like, it's just not on. None of them.
You're not flying the right airline, by the
Some
way.
of them, the new ones have like
Chris is
iPhone
jetting.
jacks and stuff, but like
please. you know.
Well, no, but like the planes to St. Louis, those small planes where your head's at an angle, like
Well, you know,
they're disgusting.
Well, I started flying United once I found out they take care of their Asian problem, and
Jesus.
so I only fly United.
Is there
'cause I know there's not.
I have to go now.
Yeah, right?
Is it United
I'm
Asian?
an American flyer.
Chris Hansen. What do you got going on your show? Of course,
Crime Watch Daily.
Crime Watch Daily
Yeah.
with Chris Hansen.
Yeah. That's in the name of the
Season
show,
3
by the way.
premiere Monday. That's today.
That's today.
September
I
I
11th.
call
We
it,
premiered today.
I call it CWD.
That's fine.
That's the hip people.
I'm okay.
Yeah, that's what
okay
it is.
with that.
People in the know.
It's very good. Yeah.
See,
So
third
what
season.
is the premiere of season 3 this evening going to be about?
Well, we have already aired it here in New York City and around the country. We go early in the day.
That's good.
Yeah, exactly.
I was at the party.
It's a story of. You were.
I was.
How did I miss
The
you?
premiere party.
Yeah.
It was great.
So it's a story about this fighter who gets in this incredible fight with his girlfriend. He's this mixed martial arts.
Fist fight?
Well, he doesn't. And he takes off after somebody else, and it's.
Well, this is the War Machine guy.
The War Machine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
There's
remember
a porn
the story.
star who was his girlfriend, right? It was
Exactly. So this
Fun
whole.
couple.
Right.
Well, they were.
They were until this happened. So anyway,
Wow.
so we have that, and then we have obviously more Hansen versus Predator coming,
Oh.
which we've talked about before.
What is that? What is that?
It's the next generation of the Predator investigation.
That's great.
Yeah.
And then we've got something very cool, which is Badge of Honor. So we go around the country, and we have their first one that we're going to finish taping tomorrow, where we have hero police officers who go above and beyond the call of duty. Now, we know there's tension in many communities across America,
Sure.
right?
Not with mine, but go ahead.
Well, whatever. But so the first episode, 2 New York cops sitting in Times Square. One is from Afghanistan, a Muslim, who became a New York cop because he knew the cops in Afghanistan were corrupt. He wanted to do the right thing. He's with a kid.
Watch your ass, Hanson.
He's with a Catholic kid from Long Island, who's also a cop, rookie. And they're just doing their job, patrolling Times Square.
Sitcom.
And somebody throws, it could be actually, but somebody throws what appears to be a bomb into their police van.
Oh.
It's flashing lights. Yeah. It's ticking. And
I never heard ticking before until you did that.
they think it's a bomb, which
Right.
it appeared to be.
Terrible situation.
Did the American guy,
they
did
could
he
be-
immediately blame his Afghani partner?
No, they just
You
say,
damn terrorists, I knew it.
I wonder who did that.
this is where my career goes down, almost goes down the toilet every time I go on the show.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm teasing. But anyway, they say, what are we going to do? So they drive like hell to get away from Times Square, the population center of New York City,
Good move.
to save humanity.
Well, that's great.
Knowing in their mind that they're going to die in 15 seconds.
That's amazing. So they died?
They didn't. No, they
Oh, they
don't.
didn't die, okay.
No, they
Was
didn't
it not
die.
a bomb?
Well, I couldn't interview them if they died, could
Is
I?
it not? Well, look, I'm not following you.
Well,
What
I
happened to
don't
the
want
UFC
tease
couple?
What happened? Excuse me. She lives to tell the story. You know,
That sounds amazing. So what, it was not a bomb then?
it was not a bomb, but it looked like a bomb.
Who threw it in there? Did they catch the person?
So the guy, who was clearly unstable and a bad guy,
Probably a white guy.
he was, I believe.
Of course, you wouldn't have aired it otherwise.
So they find him in Columbus Circle several hours later, and he's got more things that look like bombs, and he's
my God.
aiming to blow them up.
Fake bombs.
Fake bombs.
Wow.
But how do you?
It was the
somebody throws
biggest
something-
fake terrorist bust in our
What do
history.
you give a guy? But
saying-
that's a terrible crime, though. Seriously, what do you
I
give a
mean,
guy?
well, if you throw something into a police van,
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
terror.
flashing
Yeah,
lights,
it is terrorism in
ticking.
a sense, yeah.
that's not good.
And one guy's an Arab.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Tell that joke again?
Afghani.
Afghani.
Turns
I
out
love this joke.
it was fake
I don't wanna hear
terrorism
the
and a hate crime.
Not while I'm on set. Yeah,
You love the joke.
You can tell me
It's a
later.
we're in a whole new atmosphere here in the United States of America.
Yeah, we
It's
are.
very-
Well, we can speak the truth, but we
well,
just
of course.
we need to know that people are people. And
No, I want to know, Chris. 16 years ago today, where were you? What were you do? You were obviously
We're
involved.
fucking
in
a
the news.
kid.
Oh my God! Oh my, Artie!
that's not comedy. That's offensive.
Well, they're laughing.
Why would you say that?
Those heroes are laughing.
They're as weird as the rest of you.
They're
guys.
heroes.
It's Hansen versus Predator. It's not.
I
he's
risked my
catching-
life
he's
protecting
catching the
children.
people.
Artie,
He's protecting.
Everyone knows it's a joke. Look at the two of us. I got about a year.
and why do you wear your hat backwards, by the way?
Oh, because I'm a frontwards kind of a guy.
Yeah, well,
Why, is that a signal or something that I'm fucking
I
a
think
kid?
pretty much.
Why do you
It's
ask
not-
that question?
He
you
is
have to use the
he
F
is
word?
dedicated a
life.
show.
This is
to-
NBC.
and part of his life to making sure children are safe.
Well, my friend is Jared from Subway. And some of us got railroaded.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, what Jared did was wrong, but a lot of people lost weight.
Well, you're weighing it out. You're weighing the.
I am the new Jared, by the way.
So I was in a celebrity basketball tournament one time, years ago, 2000.
Were you the ref?
No, I was playing.
Celebrity.
He's a tall man.
I know.
I'm pretty
Magic
fit.
Johnson.
I was in his class.
Really?
Well,
they
let
teach you
me
English?
tell this story. God. So mark the clock right now. The last time that Chris Hansen came on the Anthony Cumia.
Oh, my God. It's the Artie and Anthony show now.
Oh.
Hey, don't you read
He
Variety?
told me that. Well, it certainly was in the New York Times.
What are we going to do without you?
So you're
Here, don't worry.
so you're playing.
I'm playing in the game.
Yeah.
Michigan State guys, all kinds of guys. It was a fundraiser for a thing that Curtis Granderson had put together.
Oh, okay.
He was at the Tigers before he went to,
The Yankees.
the Yankees.
The Grandy man.
Mets
Mets.
and that. So, Subway man, Jared, is there.
Oh, God.
He's playing in the game.
After he fucked the kids?
No. We did not know about that at that time. But I must tell you, I gave him the greatest pass.
We didn't know about
and
that.
He did a layup, and
Oh,
it's like, I
okay.
should have just gone in with the ball and scored. That would have been my only score of the game. You know?
He scored that night.
Oh, you.
You know, this is why I don't bring this stuff up.
Right?
This is exactly why I play it straight most of the
Oh
time.
my God,
You're a
Chris.
great straight man.
Chris, you're fantastic. I'm curious because this is the 16th anniversary of.
It is. So
9/11.
here's where I was.
Yeah.
So I was in Toronto.
What a long-winded answer.
Toronto.
You could have just said the bathroom.
I'm sorry.
It's all about you, right?
Bother you?
No,
Well, did you invite me here to talk about you?
I don't do about I don't have anything to do with the guests.
Thank God. Clearly.
I had to hide a kid.
Oh my.
Oh no.
God.
I'm kidding, man.
Famous.
This is how,
So you're in Toronto.
I mean, Toronto on a story.
Thank you, Anthony.
So this plane leaves Toronto and goes to Portugal. And on the way, there's a mechanical malfunction, and it loses all its fuel. So it gets to the island of Azores, and it circles around with no fuel for 30 minutes, no engine power. And it makes a dead stick landing. Everybody survives. And so we're doing that story.
Oh, my
Because I left
God.
in Toronto. So,
Yeah.
so the crew goes out for...
So you had good luck that day.
Well, I didn't have to be on the flight, but my point was, so I get up in the morning, go for a run, and I'm sitting there, have my coffee, waiting for the crew to start the next day of shooting.
Right.
And Matt Lauer comes on and says, there's something at the... Stop it. He's a friend of mine.
He's a little uppity.
Oh, he's a friend of mine. So anyway, I like Matt.
You know Matt Lauer, we get it.
Oh my God.
Can I finish the story?
Sorry. You could have just said Portugal.
No, he wasn't in
I
Portugal.
did, but I mean, he asked me to tell the story. He's the host, the co-host of the show.
I think we have a good chemistry.
I think we do.
Yeah.
Smell funny though. So anyway, so it comes on the Today Show. Something is happening at the World Trade Center. I call in. I said, "You want me to go there?" I said, "No, we think somebody had a heart attack, crashed a Learjet into the."
Oh boy.
All right, great.
If only.
If only.
Yeah, right.
So then the next tower gets hit. So I said,
You're like, oh my God, 2 heart attacks.
"What?
What are the odds of
What are the
that?
odds of that, right?" So
18 Arabs had heart attacks.
They're a high cholesterol people. I've been saying it.
the fellows had been out later. The other fellows had been out later. As I roused everybody, I said, "Look, we got to go." So we
You
go
the
to
Let's
airport.
Roll guy? You the Let's Roll guy?
No, I wasn't the Let's Roll.
He wasn't the
I was the
let's
guy,
roll.
Let's get to the story and cover it guy.
I'm sorry.
The Let's Roll guy was a hero. I just
You're the opposite.
I'm just a journalist. I'm just an ink-stained wretch.
You're actually a hero, actually. You are a
I
hero.
wouldn't go that far. In my own mind,
Saved
maybe.
a lot of kids' asses.
Well, whatever. But anyway, so we go to the airport, and I call a friend of mine in the intelligence community.
Yeah.
I said, "What's going on?" He said, "Well, you're never going to fly because I just shut down the Canadian airspace, and the American airspace is shut down as well." So we get a rental car. We drive 9 hours. And I said, "Do you want us to go to New York or Boston?" So we got people in New York, go to Boston. All the information at that point is coming out of Boston because
Logan Airport.
that's the two planes, where the two planes came from.
Started.
They're amazing.
So Mohammed
security
Atta-
over
You know,
Logan.
Boston hasn't taken enough heat for 9/11.
What do you got? A
Fucking
knife?
Red Sox fan.
Well, Mohammed Atta is
Just a box cutter. Let him through.
they came through Portland, Maine,
Yeah.
and into Boston. So anyway, so for 2 days I was there, then New York and Washington and the rest of it. Yeah.
That's
Wow.
amazing.
And then the anthrax.
So where
thing
were you?
happened.
Then the anthrax. People forget about the anthrax.
Didn't we
thing.
never
Where was
solve
he?
that?
That was over
Yeah, the guy killed himself.
at NBC, right?
I actually sat in Tom Brokaw's office.
Oh,
Tim
Christ.
Eulinger, a producer.
Did you offer him some lemonade?
No, I didn't. I went in there.
Tom, why don't you
Wait a
sit
minute, wait,
down?
wait.
Went in
Where
there to
were
say
you
what?
on 9/11?
In Toronto. Did you not listen to the story?
No.
And drove to Boston to cover the
You could
story.
have just said Toronto, then we go to Dave and
Well,
me.
it's not that interesting, is it? If I
get
don't
to
tell the
take
whole
a
story.
Yeah.
No, you honestly, you lead a very.
It's very dangerous. The CN Tower was like a target number 850.
Yeah.
So we barely made it out.
You're safe in Toronto.
Yeah. Very
But what an interesting life you lead. I mean, are you a jet setter? You're a jet setter.
I don't think I'm a jet setter.
You just named 8 countries that you were in one
Been a
day.
newsman for
36 years. 36
Those
years.
people travel.
Once in a while, after 36 years, you sort of get the hang of it. You know?
You're good at it.
Watch
try hard.
the hurricane coverage for the past couple of hurricanes, and it's amazing. These guys just all of a sudden, boom, now they're there.
Yeah, all those guys. When I see one of those guys,
You guys on a moment's notice, they pack you up and send you off.
yeah, when you see one of those guys in the radio,
We have a
like,
go
whose,
pack,
whose
you know.
wife did this guy fuck?
Oh my God!
Ooh,
He
ouch.
got hit with
It was
a
easier
van.
before he was on the show. You know,
A van just hit me.
Yes, Chris.
It was much more civil. I mean, I like you a lot.
Listen, we got to spice it up a little bit.
It's
pal.
a different.
Your appearances are getting a little blah.
a little different.
You're actually a very interesting guy.
My
Yeah,
own mind, as I said.
I was talking to Anthony.
he's.
That's an old setup. Joe.
I know. Badum bing.
This is hilarious. Yeah. So
How long is the show on? Are
I know.
we done yet? Or
I think it's. I think so far
to get back to the office and
4
track for
days.
tomorrow's show?
Oh my God! Have you
I
ever
was here for
gotten?
2 weeks one day.
Have you ever gotten any correspondence from some of the guys that you had busted during the time of the? Have they said, "Hey, thank you for sending me on the road to recovery" or anything?
It's a great question.
Of course.
There's a lot more just like, you ruined my life.
I know what you're
Yeah,
saying.
probably death threats
I
more.
had a great life fucking kids. I'm fucking kids all over the Midwest, and
When
I
did
was
Chris-
on a
Center.
roll,
when did
bro.
Chris Hansen's career got on the tube? It's
it's a
at
jet center. I got a
5:17 Eastern Standard Time in New York City on the Anthony Cumia Show.
Oh, Chris.
Mr. Jet Center
know,
gets a
but
show, and
I
I
have-
can't fuck kids anymore.
So Chris, yeah. Anybody
So-
ever get in touch with you after?
Here's the weird thing, though.
Anybody
When
ever touch
somebody, no, nobody ever touched me inappropriately.
Good. No one should.
I'll knock you out. I'm
the new
from
janitor.
Detroit. I'll knock you
I
out.
wouldn't touch you. Was that your black guy?
That was his Detroit tough guy voice.
Oh, he sounded black.
Why would you say that?
You sounded like that was your impression of an African American.
Why would
You know, a lot of them are perfectly peaceful.
You are.
All right, now this is how you lost the last show.
That is, I know, and I'm not even saying anything this time.
All right, why didn't you
I
say
said, nobody, I'll lose the show.
I'm conducting an
teasing.
interview
Nobody
with
lost
the
any
wonderful
shows.
Chris Hansen
No.
and wondering if any correspondence from any of these people.
You know, I've received emails claiming to be from the people. I don't know if it's true or not.
Oh, okay.
So
It was the Jerky Boys.
Jerky voice.
You're arresting me, you fuck.
And I'm sure you must have gotten a lot of people that have said thank you for exposing this. I was a victim, or
Yeah, we got a
What
lot
have
of
you?
that.
Things-
Absolutely.
yeah, things
well,
like
you know,
that.
it's,
That's you get the thank you.
It's kind of heartfelt.
Yeah.
You know, when somebody says, you'll be in a restaurant or bar someplace, and somebody will come up and say, "Hey, look, this happened to me."
wow.
And that's, and they dump their heart out. And unless you've been through it, which I've not been, you don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know.
So it's cathartic for people to talk about it.
Well, that's the victims probably call you. They're, we're very happy to know you.
Some of the times, the victims, become the perpetrators, as we know. And
Oh, the cycle.
terrible.
Yes, yes.
which is unfortunate.
You're on your way to Lily practice, all of a sudden you're the lucky Pierre, and you get pissed off.
Isn't that?
Well,
And you're saying they become like they have children and they molest them, or they molest kids in the
I
neighborhood?
don't think they molest them. I think that there's a cycle that is starting to be broken, and people are more aware. And I think one of the things that this series has done is created an awareness and a dialogue that didn't exist before.
It makes it more embarrassing too. It makes people might think twice about it.
You
Yeah, that's
think
true.
except that we go out and do it. We'll do it again in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
and the same thing will happen.
It is the most disgusting crime.
Are the decoys ever creeped out by?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
What motivates them to put themselves in that position?
Well, you have limited options. You're like an adult female cop with a voice of a child. Like, what do we think we can use you for?
You're Lee Smith without the Simpsons.
Right.
That's true. I got a lot of job opportunity.
We have online decoys who do the hard work, and they set all this up. And then we have some on-site decoys who are usually like, a theater student who is 19 or 20 who looks much younger.
Fuck them.
Why?
I haven't had a good experience with theater students.
No, huh?
No, I put on Pippin in my backyard last year.
Bet you did.
A bunch of assholes.
That sounds
Artie's
like
backyard
another Crime Watch
production.
Daily story right
so
there.
You,
right.
wait a minute, so you literally go to a theater and students and say, "We want you to be a decoy. We want you to,
No, we go to the police department, which does a parallel investigation, and we say, look, we need a young man and a young woman who are of age, who have permission of their parents to do this.
Oh, right. Their parents got to get involved.
Yeah.
We have to.
I know, but that must be creepy. Like there's a show parents,
Mr. and Mrs. Stevens, we want to dangle your daughter in front of some predators.
That's fine.
Don't.
That's not what we do. They merely
SAG?
Yeah.
After only.
They're just there to wave at the door. Hey, I'm over here. Like, yeah. And then they come in.
They're protected. They have their own security.
Right. I'm sure they're very protected.
Yeah.
They are.
Because there were a couple of episodes I do recall where the guy was like trying to get a hug or a kiss.
Well, they always come in. That's the creepiest thing to me. The creepiest thing about all this is when they come in for that hug.
Yeah, yeah.
And they duck out. And we teach them. You duck out, and then I'm there.
Yeah, and then
No hug for me?
And then I do remember that. No hug for
no
me.
hug for me?
I was doing the shitty humor.
Now, can I just ask you, because I know I've seen a lot of the episodes, particularly of the original To Catch a Predator. Usually it seems to me like the type of guy they're not like physically intimidating guys. Usually they kind of cower. Have there been a few that were like you were like, oh shit, this guy might like want to fight or something?
A couple times. I remember I was in Petaluma, California, and a guy comes in. He was a Navy guy, and he was built. And he comes up, and
Easy,
I confronted
Liberace.
him. He's a strong guy. Well, I know my limitations, so I
Will you turn
go
that
up to this guy. I was scared.
What are you trying to tell us, Chris?
The guy. What I'm trying to tell you is that I was
the
out of
perfect
position
venue.
with the security guy, and I thought I was going to get punched. And
yeah.
I said, "I'm Chris."
Oh wow, yeah.
Let down, and that was it.
Was he a problem when they got him outside? No, complied.
Yeah.
Are your kids Hansen?
Yes.
The group?
No.
But they are in the business, though.
I'm telling you, that's a lot of scratch.
Yeah. I wish.
Hang up the arm arrested
That's
kids' boots
That's Owen, not Ian.
with the Mbop royalties.
Your son works in
Mbop.
Detroit, right?
He Traverse City.
Well, that's how you do
okay.
such a good.
My youngest
black
guy is a reporter in Traverse City, Michigan.
So they must be proud that
The
you're
oldest
like.
one is my assistant camera and associate producer.
Oh my God, who are you, Evander Holyfield? A lot of kids.
You ever stop talking?
Well, that's my job.
I know, but you can't let me.
This is the rehearsal, by the way. The show's tonight. Well, you've been able to take your business and make something good out of it. Your kids must be very proud of you. Yeah.
Well, I didn't push them into it. I mean, they just sort of worked their way into it, and I wouldn't encourage it if they weren't good at it.
Right. Are they good at it?
They are very good at it.
There's kind of a cloud over the media these days. How are they, especially you being a veteran of it, them kind of not new, but relatively speaking, how do you kind of talk to them about the differences now in the news credibility and journalistic integrity and all that?
Yeah, but I don't think there's a cloud, really. I mean, I think
Wow.
I think
a lot of people don't trust.
I think there's an element of society that is that way. But
Yeah.
I mean, I think we still go out there every day and do our jobs.
What do you mean by that, Ed? Like cloud? I mean the like all the dishonesty, the fake.
The approval ratings for the media are like lower than ever. Like
And
the
listen-
trust in media, by any poll you take.
Well, what
it's
about
lower
that?
than it's
That is
ever been.
A lot of people feel that there's an agenda driving mainstream media, which would
I
cover like
understand that.
network news.
But I think at the end of the day, what is media? What do you think about it? What
Bunch
is
of Jews telling lies.
Oh my
Wait, what?
God, Dave!
I'm sorry, I thought he was asking me a question.
That's Christmas.
what,
Dave, Allie's
I mean, if you think about it, what is the media?
Yeah.
What is it? Describe it.
The media,
I
as
think
far
Dave
as
just
the
did very
news
well.
is
So
concerned.
describe what the definition of the media.
The
Describe
media. Well, that is kind of a wide
First of all, spell it.
brushstroke.
Can you use that in a sentence?
I'm more talking about the information.
I get it. I'm being a
portion
smart
of
ally
the meeting.
to make a point.
Yeah.
But the reality is, we're a bunch of hardworking men and women who try to go out and cover stories and educate and expose things that should be
You got
exposed.
cover penises.
But I think over. But
Well, you're covering the penis.
Why did you bring him into this show?
I love Artie.
I get like
the show
$80 bucks. I get $80 bucks an
Artie's
hour.
hilarious. I love Artie.
I'm playing to the crowd
The
What crowd is that?
over there. The heroes.
but isn't there somebody like as you go higher up in the whole hierarchy of the news, you got those guys and girls that are out there working hard, but then there's when you start getting to the top, there's an agenda that seems to be a lot more liberal than it is conservative.
There's an agenda if you're a columnist. It's a difference between reading the op-ed page of the New York Times and reading the front page of the New York Times. That's journalism on the front page. And I know that people say, oh, Hansen's this, that, other thing, but I'm not a liberal. I'm not a conservative. When I know that I've ticked off my liberal friends as much as I ticked off my conservative friends, then I'm doing a good job. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm very moderate. I think most journalists are.
Yeah, but that's the
think you
point.
are,
That's
yeah.
the point. They're all like quote moderate. Like they all fit into this like narrow little index card of allowable opinion.
I don't think
and so you have a lot of like debate within that. But all of your debate is like, should taxes be 35% or 39%? Like it's never like really. It's like only what's allowed in. And then like stories like the DNC cheating to get Hillary Clinton in, get like this much attention, and like you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
but
like,
if you
that's
look
why
at the-
Trump
if you-
won,
if you
because
look-
there's so much corruption that none of you guys ever talk about.
Well, I think there were a lot of people in Gaylord, Michigan, in Syracuse, in Albany, who were ticked off at the the status quo.
Well, it's not ticked off at the status quo. They're ticked off at the fact that the government just robbed them and used it to bail out banks and like fight wars to make money off of, and no one fucking covers it. So they're sitting there like, will someone talk to us and be like, hey, I'm going to bring your fucking jobs back? And Trump was just the first one to do that. He was the only one who went, oh, hey, I don't think you're
get
all
the Daily Show
evil.
out
Yeah, but in a blunt, no, he's right. In a blunt way too. It's like screaming it at them.
was
Like,
like-
we'll do this. That worked.
Listen to what Trump actually said.
Has he done it?
No, of course not. He fucking was lying to them. He was supporting Hillary Clinton 2 years before that. Like, he's a con artist. But the point is, he said to them, he went and he said, I'm going to bring your jobs back. The media are lying to you. That was his fucking message. Oh, and also, we're not going to let Mexicans in.
Yeah.
With a little sprinkle of no Mexicans.
No,
Yeah.
but I mean, it's a fallacy to say that journalists are wide-eyed, crazy liberals. They're not.
No, they're just
They're guys
they're
and
people
gals who are making a living, reporting stories and trying to get to the
There's some of those, and then there's some other guys and gals who are
they're-
leaking debate questions to Hillary Clinton so she can have them before the
but
debate
but
because
that's-
they work for her. That was a media person too, a high-up media person.
That's
was pretty bad.
That's an aberration.
I don't think it is. I think that shit happens all the time. I think the
I've been a
aberration is
journalist
that we
for
caught
36
her.
years.
I think the aberration is we caught her.
And 24 of those at the network level.
So you think it happened one time ever, and we happened to get that
I'm not
email
saying
leaked?
that. You don't think
we caught the one time that it ever
So
happened?
let me ask you this question: what is wrong with having a journalist having something leaked? Do you think I've never had
So
anything
the
leaked?
problem with leaking a debate question is that you're
So, I'm
posing
not-
that
I'm
we're
ta-
having a neutral debate.
I'm not.
You're
I'm not
lying to
saying-
the country.
Okay.
Do you know what Melania Trump's Indian name is? Leaks on Trump.
It's true. Coincidence, though. Name that before they even
You
got
want a
married.
joke? I'll give you a joke that's bipartisan. It pisses off Christians and Jews. Wanna hear it?
No,
A
but
priest
go
and a
ahead.
rabbi are walking down the street. They see a 10-year-old boy. And the priest says, you want to fuck him? And the rabbi goes, out of what? That pisses off everybody.
I'm pissed off.
Oh my!
Why, are you pissed off? Well, do something about it. Do a show about those
Like
shows.
not come on the show anymore? Is that what you're
Oh my
I'm
God!
teasing.
Chris, yeah. You, look,
I will come in next time.
I see what you're saying, and I agree.
I know
with a
you
lot
do.
of what you're saying, but I understand what you're saying on that level of the reporter and
Do you
everything.
think I'm
He's
a liberal? Do
hardworking
you think
guy.
I'm a liberal?
No, I've known you long enough and seen what
I've
you
been on
do.
all your shows for
Yeah,
years and years.
You
and
don't,
years.
you don't come across as.
I think most guys. I mean, there are obviously people in the business, just like in radio or comedy, alleged comedy.
Oh, come on. Come on. I bought my mother a house. That was from construction.
I built my mother a house.
Yeah, right. 30 years of comedy, I built my mother a house.
I get it. The point is that the vast majority of men and women in this business are not liberals. I mean, I truly believe that.
It does not seem that way.
No, it's true.
I get it.
The media
a
doesn't.
friend of mine sent me a survey saying, he said, this proves it, and said, people have done this or done that or, become liberals. But the others also say that they're not conservatives. So it slices both ways.
Yeah,
That makes sense, though. They're treating everything individually. That makes sense. Like,
Well, you know what Fox is going to give you. You know what MSNBC is going to give you.
Right.
You know what CNN is going to give you in between. I get it.
is there any network out there that you trust to be sort of down the middle? Like,
I watched CBS this morning.
right? Okay.
Al Qaeda has a pretty good network. It's mostly just
out well.
training videos.
Worked out well.
But
Yeah.
You describe yourself as libertarian. You're probably libertarian, right?
hardcore libertarian. Yeah.
I think that makes the most sense, actually. Would you describe yourself as that or nothing? Like you're just independent?
I think I'm moderate.
No, the correct, like hardcore libertarians come off as insane also because
Well,
they want
try my
nothing.
best.
They want nothing.
Hardcore
to do
anybody can,
with
but
any
I
type of
respect
government.
that, and that's fine.
That's a
but I mean,
problem.
That's a little bit of a problem when
Thinking about it makes more sense.
But if they say something, if you're like a heroin addict, they say to you, "Look, we don't give a fuck what you do. Just don't make me pay for it."
is that what they're saying?
Artie, we get it. You can buy your own heroin.
Libertarian. I can. Let me tell you, my friend.
I think you're, Chris. I think you're like grandfathered in too. No offense. I just think
No.
you have such an
I've done this a long
experience
time.
over the years, and you're a guy that we've seen actually leave the prompter and go out on the streets and do things.
Right.
So I think there's a new group of new journalists that just don't have that same even keel as
I
you.
appreciate.
No way.
I preach this to my kids who are in the business. I mean, the one is my assistant cameraman and associate producer. The other's a reporter, and we have a morning meeting. The Connor.
My dad did too. We drank a Yumbo.
Say a family meeting.
I'm just saying, I
Big
said,
bottle of
what's the
beer.
story today? And he said, "What do you do if this happens or that happens?" And I advise him based upon my experience as being, a reporter from the age of 18 years old.
Yeah.
And I think he's not a conservative.
But that's good to have somebody like you, doing
But
that.
he cut his. If he
Artie and his
couldn't do it-
dad had a meeting over the
did,
prom queen.
Who's going to cover tonight? But don't you think that there's some reporters now, it's obvious they're a certain way, and they obviously skew even interviews with people. People are nice enough to come on and, they just skewer them for having an opinion. It's almost like
you, Chris, here on this show.
Well, I mean, but I'm trying to be. I'm sorry. Congratulations on being a grandfather, by the way.
What do you mean?
He said,
I said grandfathered in.
Grandfathered in, not grandfather. If
That's a
I'm a
bit we
grandfather,
set
I don't
up.
know.
We set
yeah.
that bit up. I was well.
Of course, early
Right in,
timing.
boom,
I'll
yeah.
cross that off the list.
That won't be in the Netflix
Set up.
special. That won't be the,
They call that comedy.
no, but I feel warmth from you.
Yeah.
I do. I
Move
feel
over then.
very.
Chris has always,
It's my coffee.
Chris has always been nothing but a gentleman.
By the way, you look very like Sinatra or something.
Is that a bad thing?
No, it's a good thing for me, but it's not liberal.
Is that custom made?
I got this when I was in the war.
Travis Bickle collection from Kmart.
When I did 10 days telling jokes in Afghanistan, I got this.
Oh.
Got anything else to say, pal?
Well, if that's true, then you have my.
Want to throw spit on me?
It is true. Artie did go over there and
10 days.
By the way, that's great.
entertain.
It was unbelievable. I was on a helicopter that went down on Brian Williams. Now, what about that?
Why did
guy?
I,
there we go. There's
how did I know this is going to go that way?
What about that
How
guy?
did I think that could go 10 different
You know
bad
him?
ways?
You know that guy?
But how about that?
I
That's
know.
right.
I
Brian
see.
Williams, that guy Fareed Zakaria. I mean, they get caught they're like the faces of news, and they get caught straight up live.
Oh, Fareed is
not
like-
like,
yeah,
not
he's
like even like,
unbelievable.
like they made a mistake. Like straight up, they are looking you in your eyes and lying through their fucking teeth. I've never done that on my podcast. I may get shit wrong.
Yes, the
I might get
Legion
shit
of
wrong,
Skanks.
but
No,
I
you
never
don't
look
try,
into
yeah, you're
the
not
fucking
physical
camera
lying.
and just fucking lie
No,
to
you
somebody.
can't do that.
That's something you
It's-
do if you
no.
don't have
No, no,
integrity.
I understand.
That's what a person who does
Or
not
if you're
have
talking to a
integrity
girl.
does.
Right.
Oh yeah, are you trying to get some pussy?
Oh,
yes.
God.
By the way, that
Oh,
could get
my
Brian
God.
Williams off the hook with me completely. If
Yeah.
he just goes, "Oh, it's trying to get pussy." Go,
That's
oh,
right.
well, of course then. Well, of course then,
I've
that's
told
what
a
he
ton of girls I was in a helicopter that crashed.
Yeah.
But
Does
they-
that get you anything? Does that work for
They
you?
still say, "Well, did you have surgery to make you look like John Stamos?" And I go, "No." Why don't we go on the road? We'll go on the road with this.
Oh, we could.
Yep.
Chris, you were wonderful.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for coming
always
in.
a treat.
At Chris Hansen on Twitter, at Hansen v Predator on Twitter. And the show Crime Watch Daily with Chris Hansen, the season 3 premiere. That's Monday, September 11th, today. Go to crimewatchdaily.com and tune into Crime Watch Daily with Chris Hansen daily. Check local listings for your station and times. Chris, thank you so much.
Always a pleasure.
You've come on for so many years.
No,
I love having you.
I enjoy being here,
You're fantastic.
You can tell Ant really thinks this might be the last one. So he's trying to go out nice. Like, I really appreciate it. Again, sorry, we're going in a different direction with the show. And,
see you on the street.
Different direction.
I'll see you on the street. Is going to be running like Jerry Lewis in King of Comedy, running away from me.
You got the card.
my pleasure.
Card upside down.
I appreciate it.
No, you're great, man.
And while we will
I'm
continue in a moment, I will tell you about DeepDiscount.com. Deep discount, loaded with CDs, vinyl, DVDs, Blu-ray. Another episode of course, the Artie and Anthony show, right here.
Steamrolling.
And just steamrolling through. The accolades from yesterday's show, Artie.
Yeah.
The exciting interview with Chris Hansen.
No, actually, the Twitter reaction was every day's been good, but yesterday you'd think they were our publicists. So
yeah, I know. It was really
very nice, very nice,
very nice to read. People loved that. I never thought, and I'm sure the viewers never thought they would sit watching an interview of Chris Hansen and have somebody accuse him of fucking children. That to me,
and that person looked like a child fucker.
Right. Maybe just trying to get the heat off yourself.
I look like I had just fucked a kid.
Right. And I think that's how Chris felt. He's sitting next to a child fucker as he's being called a child fucker.
What people don't realize is that, first of all, I didn't realize you were friendly with him, so I don't know. I mean, we know each other a little. I don't know if you're Anthony. First of all, doesn't get mad at anything. He's the greatest partner to have. He was going with it. Like, people don't realize that he was being sort of into it, and that's why. I mean, if I thought he was offended, I might have went worse.
Exactly.
But there was an audience here laughing, so as a comic, you gauge that.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah. That's the only thing you'll pay attention to.
Right.
Are people laughing? I'm going to continue doing it.
The Joe Buck thing fucked me like that. Because I didn't realize he was mad, but the audience was laughing, and then they stopped laughing. I went too far.
You went a little too far. Yeah, that happens. But I've had Chris Hansen on the show so many times, whether it was this one or O&A. One time, we actually had him come on, and we had the lemonade and cookies for him and told him to take a seat. Take a seat. And we were reading, or we started playing the clips from the show.
Right.
And it's like, Chris, did you say this? And he goes, I want to F you in your blank. And because he's reading the pervert's transcripts. But he's like, oh, this is being taken out of context. So he knows.
No.
He knows the deal.
He's like Marv Albert with Letterman or something.
Right. Yeah, he just knows that people are having fun. How could you not when the content is so despicable?
Yeah.
And it's so refreshing and fun to watch them get caught.
Worst thing you could do probably as a human being if you think about it.
It's gotta be.
Yeah.
Like, what else can you think of that you could get caught doing? By the way, on national fucking television.
How about that? Yeah. You go down to the mediator, sign the papers, pay your $5,000, and get divorced.
There does seem
Why do you have to kill the woman?
So many options, and the vast majority.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I thought she was an adult.
The vast majority of people.
Did your alarm not go off, or?
Hey, here's Artie Lange.
Sorry. How are you,
Good to see Artie. How's everything?
You.
Yeah.
Coincidentally, Artie just murdered someone.
Did you? Exactly. He's got a big glove on him.
Yeah. Artie Lange, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. You remember?
You get paid his full scale.
Ms. Hansen.
By being late.
Wait for my applause. My spattering of applause. Thank you.
Spattering of applause there. We were just talking about Hansen v. Predator, crimewatchdaily.com.
Iconic show.
And, and crimes and who murders. Like we were talking about, there's so many other options before you have to get to, I need to kill the person.
Right.
How about, burn your credit cards and disappear? Don't open your mail. Go wherever you're going to go.
Sean Gotti, apparently, you just have to not come when he calls.
Is that it?
According to the tapes, you know why he's going to go? Because he didn't come when I called. And he said that out loud in an apartment.
You got to show up.
Who says that?
Gotti calls for you.
Who says that out loud?
Don't say that because you're probably being recorded.
right now. Well, you can
Above the social.
you can say
club.
5 words, and the Matrix will pick it up, and somebody
Yeah.
from the,
Everything's
national-
recorded.
That's an interesting thing. Today, right up there, you can see on the news, we got Mark Zuckerberg is testifying on Capitol Hill about Facebook. And I don't know, is anyone surprised, really? We've
No,
gone
when you
through
put
this.
that much information
This is an
out there.
invasion.
Look, I had, in the early 20, whatever, when it started, 15 years ago, I had the kids in the, Department of Computers put this all together for me. And it took me a while to actually figure out how to use it because
Right.
they managed it for me. So I got pretty good at it, and my kids, as they got older, got,
Facebook.
getting me on it. Facebook, yeah. And now Twitter and Instagram, which I still don't quite know how to operate. But
Instagram is what you call a fast Coke dealer.
yeah. I put stuff out there. I haven't.
Apologize.
So if I put a comment out there, it goes on all 3.
No,
so
it's
just blast out
really
there.
scary that you
I
can
got-
get in touch with everybody. They get in touch with you. And
I
they don't.
know, it's...
Well, I looked at my Facebook page today, which I don't always do. I should look at it more for professional purposes. And I was one of the 87 million people whose identity went into the hack system.
Scary, man. It
I don't
is.
know, whether they're going to target me and make me vote for somebody. I don't know how dangerous that is.
Yeah, I don't know how...
What could they do?
creepy.
They're
Identity theft. Become more famous. You want to have
That's
to deal with
different.
identity theft.
they're taking they're using you for ad revenue and it's not just why would someone make a company because they want you to share pictures of your dog with your friends?
Maybe,
That
and don't be
nice?
so cynical.
They're that
But
nice.
my mother, at 80 years old, lives to get on Facebook.
All right.
Pictures of her grandchildren.
Yeah, there
her
you
grand
go.
dogs. And that's how she keeps in touch with
And-
Mrs. Meehan in Bloomfield Hills, where she used to live. That's what they do.
And that
okay, well, they're
seems to
into it.
be the easiest way for someone to get something they want from you. It's always presented as something great or
Right.
convenient or so yeah, look, you could look at your grandkids, you could communicate with your family. It becomes invaluable to people, and once that happens, they have you.
Well, they do. But
It's part of your life.
Yeah.
what amazes me is, even as a public figure who's got rhino tough skin, the mean things people will say on social media.
Boy.
And they're anonymous. and saying,
And all I've
Yeah,
done for
yeah.
36 years of my professional career is work my tail off.
Save kids from
and
getting
expose-
fucked.
Well, there's that, yes.
Yeah.
Is that the promo they're
That
using
would be on my
the
the
they
show.
don't use that
That'll be
that
on
much.
my tombstone.
I've seen a lot of the promos for your show, Chris.
You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
remember hearing that slug line.
But
My tombstone would say, if you're a kid who's never gotten fucked,
here we go.
thank Chris Hansen.
God, now it starts.
And they
it's
applaud.
Yeah.
I'm going to knock off early. It's terrible.
No, but you know what I'm saying? It bugs me once and again.
Yeah.
Once in a while, just like why
They'll
do
get
they
you.
do that?
Have you ever had to take legal action for anything that was said about you on social media or?
Most of the time you just let it go.
Yeah.
Because if you take legal action, it just gives them credibility.
That's what it is. You have to weigh out.
Right. So it goes away in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And because of the volume of social media I do, it washes away.
Yeah.
But for the average person, somebody goes and says something false about you online,
That does suck.
every time somebody hits it, you're stuck with that.
You're
kids have
stuck
to-
with it.
There's this narrative with me that I do drugs.
Artie.
Bullshit. And I tell you what, I'm considering a lawyer. But look, you're very famous.
in my own mind.
Well, you are, but not as famous as the group Hansen. But
They spell it A-N-S-O-N. That's
Yeah, it's different.
well, thank you. You write lyrics like "Bop," modern day Bob Dylan's that they are. But identity theft, if you're very famous, is almost impossible. And I really do fear people like
People get-
planting shit in my computer world, not even in my pocket, like information
That's
about
why you
me.
have tinfoil underneath that cap, right?
I got struck by lightning in 1978
Yeah.
outside of Delhi, and I spoke
India?
I spoke fluent Portuguese for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That was the only side effect.
It's a difficult language, by the way.
Right, I spoke it fluently. So what you're saying about Zuckerberg, that the Blues Brothers movie was right when they said the Jew is using the black as a muscle against us.
Why do you have to go? We just talked about
It's from a movie.
It is from the Blues Brothers,
Yeah.
I believe.
A Nazi says it.
And I believe it was Seinfeld also. They used that.
Nazis like Skokie.
There doesn't seem to be a recourse for the ordinary person or even celebrities. I know I have been, over the course of the years, I have been just, me and my family, coworkers, harassed to no end.
Look, you and I had a conversation one time many years ago on Madison Avenue. Mm-hmm. And you guys had gotten into some heat over a stunt that you pulled.
Yeah. They fucked the kid in that church.
Oh, it wasn't a kid.
It wasn't. I don't even know if that was.
Well, if it was a kid, he would have been there.
But I remember what you told me, which rang true in that happenstance conversation, was that the management of this station wants us to be edgy until you cross the line. And then you're in trouble. So then, you want Predator to do it, and then you've got, scarlet journalists with J's on their forehead saying, they're...
And what's the J stand for?
Journalism.
Jew.
Oh, stop it.
Why would you do this? Perpetuating stereotypes.
No, it's all right.
I apologize.
It's, geez, Artie.
Chris, I apologize.
Thank you. I accepted.
You say a guy saves a few kids, well, you get in trouble.
No, I'm just saying that you can get judged. People want you to keep going and going and do hidden camera stuff or edgy stuff on the radio, and then you get pushed, and all of a sudden something happens, and you're holding the bag.
Isn't there a fine line between the anonymity that people have and enjoy on social media? In some cases, they could speak openly without worrying about repercussions. But then the lack of accountability gives them the power to...
Anybody can say anything.
Harass people. Right, exactly.
And so you can check the box and say somebody said something bad about you on Facebook or on Twitter or Instagram or any of that stuff. But at the end of the day, it's already out there.
Right.
And once it's out there, it's like, you put the photo out there on Snapchat.
It's out there.
There's a guy whose name is at Artie's mother worships Arab cock.
Jesus.
And I might sue the guy because produce one picture where she's worshiping Arab cock. Produce one picture. She's never met an Arab. This is bullshit.
All right. Well,
Hansen's with me now.
You might have a case. We'll consult some lawyers after the show.
Chris, I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, thanks, Art. Thanks.
We're gonna team up.
Thanks for having me.
The last kid got fucked today.
Artie, there's a story here. We'll talk more, of course, about Chris Hansen v. Predator on CrimeWatchDaily.com. Check your local listings, would you? But I want to bring up this story. T.J. Miller. You know the comic T.J. Miller?
Oh, my God.
He was arrested at LaGuardia. He called in a fake bomb threat. Again, the bomb thing. Called a bomb threat on an Amtrak train.
Hilarious.
But why would you do that and not think that you were going to go to jail?
I believe he was unbelievably intoxicated.
I know, but you don't even...
Yeah, even in
Still
that,
like even
you
the
gotta
drunkest
know.
I've ever been. Yeah.
He was having a problem. I think he got kicked off of the train in New York because he was so drunk from Washington, D.C.
Well, then you should walk across the street to the hotel, get a room, and have your nap.
Well, he decided to get on the phone and say there was a bomb on an Amtrak train headed to Connecticut.
Oh, my God.
So they...
What?
Yeah.
Was he doing his act?
So they stopped the train, evacuated everybody into a freezing
And how
cold
mad would
parking
you
lot.
be, or would I be, or Artie be, if we were on that train?
Fuming.
I'd be fine with it.
Yeah.
No,
Playing devil's advocate.
And somehow it's just amazing how law enforcement does this. I guess the cell phone, they tracked it down. Right.
I mean, the cell phone solves like 85% of the crimes.
Isn't it amazing?
I think without technology, TJ would be found.
Yeah.
Mastermind criminal.
There are people that are caught because they had the cell phone on them, never used it. They had it on them.
It's on.
Pinged off of the towers.
Yeah.
Because it was turned on.
Well, they triangulate.
Know exactly where you went.
You don't know how many stories
That's
we've done where they've solved
crazy.
murders because they know where the killer was.
They know where they were, and their statement was, "Oh, I was home. I was watching television. I was this." They're like, you left your house at
the
this
reservoir
time.
dumping the body.
You were at the reservoir.
I know exactly what you did.
It's
you were teaching a spin class from 5 to 8. That's me. That's
again, we see these things on a lot of these programs and realize, like, okay, now if push comes to shove, I know to leave my phone at home,
right?
Yeah.
And then
plant it on a guy you hate.
Do whatever I have to do. Maybe buy a burner phone.
No, but TJ it really is like, okay, you're drunk, but the question of like how nuts. like, what's going on in your mind up till doing that?
Right.
You know, I mean, that is really legitimate.
Well, he got in a fight with somebody on the train also.
Well, that explains it.
He was yelling at somebody, and then at some point he decided a bomb threat would be the best answer.
I worked with TJ.
The best solution to
I
this.
worked with TJ on Crashing. We did like an episode.
Yeah.
And he was very funny, and we were like,
He's a funny guy.
yeah, and you know, he was sober. I wasn't, but we were both discussing our issues with substance stuff.
Yeah.
And he was actually very sort of concerned about it, but he was so funny. And sometimes when you have no consequences in life, you're still funny for some reason, and you go to work and you make money. I think especially for comedians, you never have to grow up. And TJ's a perfect example.
Yeah, yeah.
As opposed to me, who grew up. TJ,
I
grew up.
I don't know if I go that far exactly, but
Thank you.
I've been in a state of arrested development for many years.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
At
You
this
don't have
point.
to. We were
It's,
working construction, and at some point you're doing dice for 3 hours.
You will.
Like, this is work.
little Detroit street crabs, yeah.
This is our
We're all
job.
very lucky, I think.
Well, no, we're all very. I'm
Yeah.
the luckiest man in the world. Trust me.
It is amazing that there are jobs like this.
Dumb kid
Yeah.
from Detroit gets, people always say,
Makes good.
"How did you get there?" I said, "I was too stupid to realize there's anything I can't do."
Well, it's something you got to have balls to go and try it.
Yeah.
A lot of people say they're talented, but they don't get up on stage and sing a parody of the show Cheers and make it queers. That's what I fucking did.
Was that it? That was the big
Wanna hear
break.
it? You wanna hear it?
That was your. No, we don't.
No.
We don't want to hear it right now, Artie. Thank
I'll
you.
leave a voicemail on that.
We'll have that on the website later.
Garrett, who is that gentleman? Do you have any clips of that gentleman? That's that he's. I don't know. I don't condone this or anything. It sounds like a dangerous thing to do. This
He's
guy's
fucking a
kind
kid.
of. He's pulling a Chris Hansen. He's trying to trap predators.
Well, why not?
Sexual predators.
I've seen
But
this
he's
guy.
got. You've seen this guy?
Well, I don't know if this guy. There've been others like it.
You ever see this guy?
Is this in Canada or the U.S.?
I don't know where this is.
Anyone who trims a beard that good is up to no good.
But now listen to his voice. He does a female voice.
Hey, I am so sorry. I had to transfer the last
That's dumb,
Uber
dude.
driver.
No, I
that was
swear
with.
to you,
He
it's
was
his
a
voice.
fucking
That's gotta be dumb.
You're gonna tell me he's the
I'm
most
sorry, I
talented
didn't
guy
mean
of all
to curse.
time.
This guy,
like
okay,
Robin
I don't know, he
Williams.
was like from the Middle East. He had like the laugh of a beast. I was wearing a short
It's
skirt.
his
He
voice.
had
No,
gold
that's
teeth,
Diane.
and I
It's
swear I was,
his
like,
voice.
How do you
freaking
know
out.
that?
So I told him,
Because he's
like,
got a
like,
lot of
oh, why
videos,
don't
and you see him
stop
actually go
fucking
between the
me?
voices. I mean,
Fucking
it's
kidding
possible
me?
to dub it,
So
but I
now
don't think he is. I think he's got this ability to sound like a young girl.
I
Maybe
wonder,
that's how
I
he
wonder if he
talks.
used helium or something.
That would be funny as hell.
Maybe that's how he talks. Do we know his
because
real
he
voice?
talks like this when he
does.
finally gets the guy. Hey, what are you doing?
I was 18
It's
minutes
me,
away
fucking
from
Carol
the
Channing.
So yeah,
So,
so he calls up or he texts with guys and gets them on the line,
Right.
gets their number,
Falls for
and
this.
then he says that he's 16,
Look at how
and then he gets to a meeting place and he confronts them.
look at how mentally
Who's shooting
ill
the
he is.
video?
One of his buddies.
And so, what city is this in?
Do you know what city this is?
He's on the planet Stupider. I'll try to track.
So the description of the guy, is this the guy with the wagon on the back of the bicycle?
I'm not sure.
Look at this guy. Oh, Jesus.
Young lady, correct? I'm gonna have you know you're going to be recorded for your safety. Okay, I'm gonna tell you it's your safety. Okay? All right. How old's the young lady you meet? 24, I think. 24, you think so? What makes you think she's 24? Huh? Right now,
This is on
currently,
YouTube?
Okay?
Yeah, yeah,
You're
these
part of
things
the
are-
sting
Yeah, he's got a whole
operation.
Facebook
You understand
page
where I'm
with-
coming
Did you
from?
sue this guy?
Hey, it's pretty shocking, man.
It's your idea.
Okay? Pretty shocking. You want to sit down? Feel a little dizzy?
He's
What's with this
Some
guy?
kind of weapon?
He's using the Chris Hansen technique of this guy don't know if I'm a cop or not.
He's got the flag on his shoulder.
Right, the flag on the shoulder, the hat,
on, the gloves.
Either that or he's Big J Okerson, the fingerless glove.
But this guy's mentally ill. That's what I mean. He's crazier than the guy who's going to fuck a kid.
I don't know.
The two of them might arrest the guy.
This looks a little dangerous. Now he doesn't know
Very
who he's
dangerous.
confronting. You had a lot of backup with
We
you.
always had security.
You got a key
Right.
grip.
Police
right?
outside.
Key grip.
You got a whole crew there.
Yeah.
The boom mic guy, he
yeah,
could
yeah,
hit someone over the head.
Yeah.
I have it all.
He's a good guy. And then look, they get his face, his car, everything.
License plate.
Successful guy.
Yeah. Now this guy probably is not only open himself up to maybe violence, but lawsuits. I'm sure somebody can sue.
Well, it's possible, but I mean, it depends. It depends on how they do the work with the decoy. I mean, our decoy work is done very specifically,
right?
Very much by the book. We never make the first contact with the decoy. We put a picture in a, chat room or wherever.
I like
Oh, you don't? The decoy never went out and said, "Hi, how you doing?"
No.
The
They
guy's driving a
contact
BMW, like he goes to the dealership. I'm trying to fuck a 16-year-old. What car do you recommend? Go with the Beamer.
Navy blue.
Go with the Beamer.
With the navy blue.
Navy blue, dude.
Oh, jeez.
But that's why
You want a big trunk.
That's why we've never been accused. A good lawyer would say it was entrapment, but it's not.
Right? Yeah.
Because there's a picture of somebody who's obviously underage with a profile.
Yeah, that guy. Those people.
They have to hit first,
people.
and
Yeah.
then they have to raise the specter of sex.
You would think.
A lot of plateaus where you.
Yeah. You
You
would
gotta-
think watching the show that there would be this. They've copped to the fantasy thing a lot. Like, oh, I just thought we were role playing.
The
How
last,
does that?
the last one aired on Crime Watch Daily a month or so ago. I guess it was in February. The guy walks in and says, he was all excited. I said, "Oh, it's Chris Hansen." And then we get into the whole thing, and the sheriffs go out to the car.
That'd be like Artie opening the door and go, "Oh, it's the FBI."
Yeah. What's with the windbreakers?
He's got his collection of paddles. He likes the paddle. They talked about the paddle.
The canoeing?
No, I mean like spanking paddles.
I was joking, man.
No, but he had like
My purpose here is to try to joke.
10 of them.
10 paddles.
10 paddles. I mean,
You're gonna need
multiple
these
paddles.
model.
And then,
Yeah.
we're laying them out on the table as I'm interviewing them, and
That's so creepy, man.
That is
in Georgia.
cool. Oof.
How about the guy? How about the Asian kid who got taken back to Jeffrey Dahmer? I bet he wishes you were there, man.
Oh my God! That is
Cops
just a
took back the guy. You know that
tragic
story?
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Chris Hansen was there. Guess what? There's no fucking buffet for Dahmer that night. There's no Chinese buffet for him, pal.
Oh, that story.
You're going to the joint.
Back when it was at Dateline, Stone Phillips actually interviewed
Yeah.
Jeffrey Dahmer in prison.
Dumb Phillips.
He's a good guy. He's a really good
You
guy.
don't like Stone Phillips.
I'd like him a lot. He's a good
Okay,
friend.
I guess we like Fez.
Who's Fez?
Google Radio.
He used to be.
He's a big radio guy. He's our competition. You don't like Stone Phillips.
I do like Stone Phillips.
You hate your competition.
Well, he's not my competition.
Yes, he is.
We were teammates.
I'm sorry.
on the same team.
I mean,
I'm thinking of somebody else.
one of the nicest guys in the world.
I'm thinking of Stone, the wrestling guy. I'm thinking of Oliver Stone.
Well, I've never met him, but
We should do an act on the road.
yeah. Well,
Oh yeah.
Baxter and
Right out on the road.
call William Morris
on
and get right on
35th.
that. Yeah,
Are you represented by William Morris?
I am. Why?
I figure
So was Artie.
that's what I was
What? No.
before I got caught by Chris.
In a kitchen.
I'm represented by Philip Morris, cigarette company. They're fantastic.
Yeah, but they're Endeavor, William Morris. That's the biggest agency in the world.
I don't know if it's the biggest, but they're right up there.
You got a piece of the show. You own the show now.
I have a piece of some of them, but not Crime Watch Daily. No.
So is it weird for you, like the Adam guy who his kid got killed and he became famous? If it wasn't for pedophiles, you wouldn't be rich.
Well, no.
Your thoughts?
No, my thoughts are that I've won 10 Emmys in my career. None of them were for To Catch a Predator. Nominated for.
What were they
That
for?
must really look cool somewhere. Do
You
put
on MASH?
You put them all in a row somewhere. They have to be displayed.
Well, they're
all in a row.
10 Emmys. There's a lot of
Like you don't take 10 Emmys and put one in the bedroom and then one in the living room.
point is-
you line them up.
What I'm saying, what your point is right, is that, of course, the reason why they still do cartoons in the Atlanta Constitution and papers all around the country is because of Predator. But the reality is that's 10% of the.
What did you win the Emmys for?
Well, for going overseas in Cambodia and busting child sex trafficking.
Oh, well, okay. So it was for sex traffickers. You would have an Emmy.
No, we infiltrated a brothel.
Me and Anthony make a living because people want to laugh.
No. I'll show you something funny. You guys keep talking. I'll show you something funny.
What?
Just keep talking.
No, so you accepted an Emmy 10 times. You went to the ceremony, and that's an amazing amount of Emmys.
9 times.
10 Emmys. Is
That
We're
is
up
a lot.
for I'm going to L.A. for the other ones.
you up for another one now?
Well, for Crime Watch Daily.
How long ago were you in Cambodia?
Piss me off.
The last time I was there was 2008.
All right. How is that place? That just seems
Didn't sound good.
pretty shady.
Well, it was worse.
Well, it's
Yeah,
it was
under the
shady.
Khmer Rouge. I
Oh
guess.
yeah, well,
It's like Gilbert Godfrey
here's
says,
the-
I remember you could walk down the street in Kenya. It's all black there now. Kenya's all black.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Artie Lange.
That was Gilbert.
I'm outraged. Oh, it was Gilbert Gottfried. Yes.
Why doesn't do the Affleck commercial anymore?
Right.
No, that was an awful Asian joke.
Yeah, that was the
That was horrible.
One of the 4,000.
earthquake or tsunami or something. Yeah, Cambodia seems like a place. Were you
The first time
fearful?
you know what? I don't get fearful. We have security. We do stuff. So, I mean, yes, I get fearful. Obviously, I'm not trying to be.
What's the most afraid you ever were?
When we were locked up, we were doing a story in India on drug trials that were harming people.
Yeah, those guys will they'll off you, those guys.
We took a banned drug called Vioxx.
You took it?
No, we didn't take it. We took the same formula and we got it approved all over again, even though the FDA had banned
Oh,
it.
so you exposed the. Yeah.
So we're sitting in a meeting in a drug manufacturing facility, drug testing facility in India.
Artie calls that Disneyland.
And so I
call that Thursday.
So I'm acting as the CEO, and the guy whispers to me, he goes, this is like Vox, it's banned in that States. I said, well, can you still do it? He goes, oh, we can get it through. We've got the people to get it.
Oh, wow.
So then,
Jesus.
we pull the cameras out of the
Smoking
bag.
gun.
We pull the cameras out of the bag. Now, this is all on hidden camera.
Yeah.
I said, I'm Chris Hansen. I'm a journalist in the United States for NBC News.
And you're fucked.
Yeah. And they call in all these guards. So we're now detained with guards with big mustaches. They look like Saddam Hussein with berets on their head. And so now I've got the hidden cameraman. I've got the associate producer who's a kid who's, just really trying to keep it together.
Yeah,
And my
bet.
producer and myself, and we're locked in this room. And
Oh, Jesus.
and
And the money you're going to
Mitchell
make them not make.
Mitchell Wagenberg is about ready to knock this out. I said,
Mitchell Wagenberg?
He was our hidden camera guy. He's a guru. Mitchell.
Sounds like a pedophile.
Mitchell, no, he works on all the Predator.
Sounds like a Jewish pedophile, Wagenberg.
No, he's not. He's a good guy. I apologize. So anyway, he says, I want to knock these guys out and make a run for it. I said, 3 layers. There's 3 layers. I said, I think let's be diplomatic. I'm going to call the State Department. I'm going to call the lawyers. Now, we have another cameraman in our fixture outside in a van for this very reason.
Wow.
Because, if we get out. So, anyway, this whole thing goes on for hours. Now, the producers are going to the bathroom one at a time because I said, you really don't know who I am, and you don't know how much trouble you're going to be in when this airs on television in the United States.
And Christopher Moltisanti said, "You know who you're fucking with."
Well, I said that in a more diplomatic way, but it was the essential message.
Not like an Italian hood.
Well, exactly. So anyway, everybody calmed down. They brought us cookies. It was like we're
brought you
handcuffed. They brought us cookies. So
You have some cookies and iced tea.
right.
Before we
So one by one,
quarter
the
you.
producers are going into the bathroom, taking these chips out and hiding them in their wallets, and
Oh, good idea.
we're doing blow.
yeah, no, I don't think so. So then it all rolls down to the Indian police station where the big fat Indian
sounds
inspector.
Oh, that's gotta be
Indian police station.
Yeah.
scary place.
Now lawyers, Indian lawyers, American State Department's on the phone. The whole thing's in this thing. We're 6 hours into this, and we're in Ahmedabad, which is in the state of Gujarat,
Oh my
which
God.
is dry in honor of
Hands and odds.
Gandhi being there. So we get to the hotel, we can't even have a
Ahmedabad.
Can't even have a drink.
yeah. So anyway, it all ends up fine.
Some Vioxx.
Yeah, well, anyway, we almost made it there.
But think of the amount of money you're costing them. Like those guys will kill you because
That's
it's
true.
enough
That-
money to wear,
And to make
jail
matters
time.
worse, where the driver's taking us back, and in India they have these. Have you been there?
No, never.
So the dividers are like these thin cement things that start up and go up, and he takes his eye off the ball and he takes the car right up on it, and it's teetering. So now-
Wagenberg?
No. This is the driver, the local guy. So this thing is teetering there. Now he can't get it off. So now a crowd of
Great night.
locals are trying to help us and push it off. And there's a police officer batting them away with a stick. And we're trying to get, in a bad cell service, the other van to come back and get
Right.
us.
Hey,
to get
can't
us
help.
the
Nothing's
hell
going
out of
right.
it. Yeah, it was a bad day.
Oh my
That was
God.
a long
So
day.
I mean, that would look at your Emmys.
All of your
was a-
Emmys are
Those are my Emmys.
Yeah.
laid right out there on the
Clever as
desk.
that.
That's amazing.
If I had an Emmy, you know what you would see at a bookie's house? An Emmy.
You
Yeah.
bring
I've forgotten what
Chris
picture I was going
brings
to
his
show you.
Emmys everywhere with him and displays
Yeah.
them prominently.
That's a bit pompous.
What was I going to show you guys? There's something about a story that I was going to show you.
Oh, the Cambodia.
You got another
we were
story
talking
about
about
you
that's
doing
when-
something great?
That's every day.
Let me tell you about the time I hit a home run in Little League. all I
Is
got.
that,
That's all I
is
got.
that where you have to go? Is that how far you got to go?
1978.
That's
That's the last
that's
time.
great.
No,
Oh my God!
Phil Frantantoni.
I have never been outside of the United States except for the
Really?
obligatory Mexico and Canada thing. But I've never.
Kidding.
Yeah, I've never gone overseas, as they say.
no, you should go.
I definitely want to go to England before it's
That's an
completely
easy,
crazy over there.
easy.
Yeah, the language.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
it's
got no
fine.
language
And it's-
barrier.
Although some of that Cockney
It's
dialect.
the Foreign Correspondents Club in Phnom Penh. Oh, so that's where during the Vietnam War, that's where they.
Yeah, that's where all the.
That's the Foreign Correspondents Club in Phnom Penh.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Is that a view? That's an up view. Is that
Yeah.
Wagenberg took that?
I don't know who took that.
Even wagon.
Why are you so obsessed with
This is
Wagenberg?
the shit,
really-
this is the shit I took in Dallas.
He really is. Do you think like even I know during the Gulf War and the subsequent wars after that, the embedding that journalists did with a lot of the military,
Dangerous stuff.
yeah, dangerous stuff. And I know there have been a lot of journalists that have
David Bloom died over
paid
there
with
and
their
several
lives
Others, yeah.
doing that. But when I watch some of those documentaries about the World War II
Right.
journalists that went over there and what they did, it seems like there was just no thought of safety.
So think about this. Walter Cronkite during World War II
yeah,
was embedded with a team that put gliders out from a bomber to attack a certain German outpost in France.
T.J. Miller called that.
And they had, and the Germans, the Nazis had the razors up. So these gliders were basically
Oh, those razor things. Oh.
steel frames wrapped in canvas.
right.
And so he's, as a journalist, he's riding this thing down, and if you hit that blade, you're toast.
gone.
You're done.
Basically unprotected, like just, you know.
Yeah,
So
you're
these guys, I mean, imagine that. And,
Anything World War II is like, because that was the war that was worth fighting, and, you know.
But even Iraq, and you can argue what you want about Iraq, the war there, and everything is dangerous, even embedded.
yeah.
I mean, look at David Bloom had deep vein thrombosis and died.
Yeah.
It wasn't like he got shot,
It's unbelievable. And looking back at the Iraq War and Saddam Hussein, what are you thinking about Syria at this point? Because boy,
Don't go to Syria.
It's just such a
Assad's
mess. Well, first of all,
situation.
American journalists, it's very hard for them to get in. Right now it appears as close as you can get is, Istanbul.
Yeah.
That guy Assad is an evil, like he's a truly evil motherfucker.
Well, I don't. It doesn't seem like, and again, I'm not covering the story, so I shouldn't step too far into this.
You could give an opinion.
It doesn't seem like they've got a very well thought out policy. It seems like the
Most
president
racist thing I've ever heard.
is reacting on the fly a lot of the times.
Yeah, everything is just not planned. It's all craziness and
I know, but
Chaotic. over there.
chemical fucking attacks on the phone.
it's horrible. It's hard to watch.
And then there's speculation as to who did it.
Right.
So that in itself
wasn't me.
is difficult.
It wasn't the Swedes or the Danes.
Yeah,
I can
we
guarantee you
can-
that.
Like maniacs running countries now in the world.
Now the
cartoonish.
I think Trump wanting to be the tough guy and make a point here
Well, I can understand that. But
is,
I mean,
but I mean,
what are you going to do?
you have a situation over there where there are Russians and Iranians in some of these facilities that we will bomb. Now, what kind of repercussions can we have if we kill Russian soldiers?
Well, Putin would say that, he would send his new special bombs our way.
Yeah, those
Satan too.
Satan
Yeah,
too.
That's subtle. To kill everybody too.
Annihilation too, yeah. A lot of that is braggadocio, I'm sure, but it's
He doesn't seem like a cocky guy.
But still, I mean, I don't doubt. Just like back during the Cold War, they obviously have enough to completely destroy.
Well, we do too. To destroy them. I mean, it's a sword fight at the end of the day.
It really is, but even during the Cold War, it was a lot more of a chess match than a slapping match. It seems like we're kind of going after each other
there's an
now,
ego-
and it might get
There's
physical.
an egomaniacal situation between our president and Putin. And it's, who's the tougher guy who can, in the one hand, he wants to be friends with him because he wants to be the guy that first made the deal with Putin. Just like he's going to meet with, the North Korean president.
Yeah.
And the fear, obviously, is that he's not thinking it out all the way or listening to his people who will think it out to help him. I mean, the president doesn't have to think everything out.
Yeah.
That's why you have a team of advisors. But if you don't listen to them and you just shoot from the hip all the time, it can create problems. And to me, it's just like, can't you just use proper syntax? What's wrong with that?
Well, listen, here's the problem with the Middle East. You got religious people and you got a lunatic. Like Saddam Hussein was a mafia don. You could deal with him. He wanted money. Like, and you could.
Listen,
he was an asshole, but you could deal with the guy.
We were friends with him when we were enemies with Iran.
A fun guy to hang out with, but you don't want your sister to marry him. He was a guy, money, but religious people, they're crazy, and you cannot negotiate with them.
No.
And and also people start believing their own, like they're some sort of god, which I think is North Korean guy's problem. He thinks he's not human. He's above people. They're lunatics.
There's an odd situation that happens where we feel why are we compelled as Americans to have to get into the business of a sovereign nation? Now, Saddam Hussein, a lunatic. He just wiped out so many of his own people. He's just a horrible dictator. Right. But that's his country.
Absolutely.
And until he invaded Kuwait, it was pretty much, we'll leave you alone.
We actually gave Iraq anthrax for agricultural research.
For Christmas?
Great band.
Christmas, yeah. No, I'm just saying that's how they got it, because we gave it to them because we had
gave
an
everybody
agricultural academic research program with them. That's how they have it,
The smartest people in the world are going to come here eventually, I think, because, that's how we won World War II.
Educational system. I was with a fellow who was one of Saddam's doctors at a social function, and when Saddam's people knock on your door and say, "We'd like you to be one of his 26 doctors," you just do it.
Yes.
Otherwise, your family's dead.
Then Uday comes over.
Right, Hussein.
You better not make a bad call to ref in a soccer game.
Anyway, besides a very gifted plastic surgeon, he was an artist, and he quickly, during the last war, moved to London and ultimately spent a lot of time in the United States. And I said, honestly, off the record, do you think we needed to invade? He said that regime was going to collapse within 2 years on its own.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Well, also, so there's an easy target, too. Politicians with ego, maybe you're going to have a day where you can go, we won.
But
there was no weapons of mass destruction.
I don't know. Saddam seemed pretty good at thwarting any takeovers.
Bad guy. Well, if you kill everybody and rape everybody,
but he also put that on too, to a certain extent. Obviously, he wants to look confident.
Now, isn't this kind of a warning about? I know it's a different situation with Syria, but isn't this kind of a warning that Assad, if you take out Assad, now you have another power vacuum where...
It's like my sources at the CIA have always said historically, you want the devil you know.
Exactly.
Versus the devil you don't know, at least you can control it. Now, that may not be great public policy.
Yeah.
But from a management standpoint, you can understand what they're saying.
Well, there should be public policy and what they really do.
Like the old days.
What happens?
Exactly. The old days.
Exactly. I mean, at home, I'm a very good dresser.
We all been bamboozled.
This is a character. This makes me money. It's the reason I have a BMW.
Yeah.
I fuck 16-year-olds.
Oh, Jesus.
Stop it already. God almighty.
It's Chris Hansen's here.
It's testing if you lost your sharpness.
I'm pretty sharp, trust me.
Here's what you got to do. You got to somehow get you have to make a deal with someone who's going to take power after the guy. You got to so you avoid the vacuum.
Those have been done.
Right, exactly. You get people in a room with Trump and you go, look, I was good at this with Gilbert Gottfried and Dennis Rodman once. We worked this out. You guys say, we're going to put you in power, but here's the fucking rules you're playing by, and we'll take this guy out because, it's like the mafia.
That's never worked over the years. It always blows up in our face.
It'll work if you fucking
insertion of a puppet regime.
If you pick the right guy.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't work in El Salvador. It didn't work in a lot of places.
So many African nations.
I'm sending Fredo to Syria under the protection of the Hussein family. I'm going to learn the terrorist business. The Godfather. Google it.
Oh, my God. Of course. It's a classic.
No, but so you don't think that, I mean, if you really, really enforce, the next guy coming in.
We seem very short-sighted in whatever we do because that's why when Iraq and Iran were at war, we side with Iraq. We give them everything, just like we did with the in Afghanistan when the Soviets were in there. And then they wind up turning And
look at Afghanistan.
Now we have a new enemy, and
Afghanistan is ungovernable.
oh, absolutely.
I mean,
No one wins there.
Nobody wins there. I
Two
mean,
of the biggest superpowers have tried and failed.
It was Russia's Vietnam. They couldn't get the fuck out of the sand.
I know guys who do business over there. Just get logistics of getting fuel from here to there for the U.S. military.
Crazy.
And it just every day
That itself was an issue.
That has to be frightening to be
just
driving
imagine
a fuel tank.
Yeah.
A tanker in Afghanistan.
I mean, yeah.
Oof.
And, the American kids, are playing. They're in Little League one day, and then they're doing that. It's I went to Afghanistan to do stand up for the troops. That's right. Let me get it on my cell phone.
But I know ex-cops who've gone over
Bullshit.
training or whatever.
Yeah.
And because they make $250,000 in 8 months, and they got to put a kid through college.
Right. Yeah.
So
Every
they
night
do
they're
it,
bunkered in, hoping that nothing blows up.
I was gonna say, what is that pay? Was that an accurate figure? You're just what do they pay those guys? Like, what's that?
Contractors are negotiable. Military guys make scale. But if you're
what is the scale? It's just nothing, right?
I honestly don't know what the military gets paid.
It's got to be their military pay and some kind of hazard pay. But the private guys, they're the ones that make.
They're making the money.
Halliburton.
That's like the guys that are out on a frozen crab boat in Alaska. You better make some money.
No, they make $175K.
Whose wife did this guy fuck?
Yeah, and then they come back and hopefully don't die getting crab for Red Lobster.
Crabs.
Yeah.
No, but Red Lobster's got terrible crabs. But the thing is, like, you got to entice these poor cops. Make $30,000. Think about it, $30,000 a year, so you can get them to go risk their lives because they don't. They have to risk their
and then
life
be
for
second guessed with
reason.
everything they do.
That's the whole reason why we do this segment on Crime Watch Daily called Badge of Honor, because we take two cops in Times Square last summer, right?
Oh, right.
They're sitting in a van.
Yep.
And somebody drives up in an SUV and tosses a package into the van. Right? It's
T.J. Miller.
Beeping, blinking red lights.
Jesus.
It looks like a bomb.
Oh, yeah.
So in a split second, they say, do we toss it out and endanger everybody at the 9 o'clock hour after the theater going to restaurants?
Right.
Or do we do the brave thing and keep it in our laps and drive to...
Yeah, we're making fun of guys. Like, the millennials are making fun of guys making those decisions.
These two guys, one who's Afghani, one who's an Irish kid from Long
I don't trust
Island,
them.
They drive as fast as they can. They get to 6th Avenue. It's
Right,
tick, 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 tick. They throw it. They get out of the van. It doesn't go off.
So they get away from people. Like they
no, but these guys, it's like a 26-year-old kid and a 41-year-old.
They did like a heroic thing.
No, that's why we gave them the badge of honor
I
and
saw
Crime Watch
that badge
Daily.
of honor.
Yeah,
I did.
You would think.
the nicest guys in the whole wide world. But other people might have just said,
right,
hell,
fuck it, yeah.
Right, and you're
well,
gone.
the firemen at 9/11. Like, people say, what was their job? They had to run in. No, they didn't.
No, they
you
didn't.
could fucking stop it.
Plenty of guys that could have
Right.
not gone there.
Exactly.
It's
those were heroic guys. Those guys.
Yeah,
The
cops are
federal agents. Everybody.
They're second guessed at every turn now. It seems like no matter what happens, instantly social media gets on it, the news gets on it, and it gets turned into these are bad people.
Well, the problem is that you get one bad cop.
Yeah.
Like in South Carolina, where this overweight guy is.
Oh yeah, shot him right in the back.
I mean, you could have.
That was
undefensible.
Yeah,
I mean, you could have tripped him with your foot. And
yeah,
I mean, it was not only horrifying from a violent, illegal standpoint. It was
lazy guy.
It was a lazy policing.
But also
situation.
the other scary thing about that is
literally like in junior high, you walk him just. He would have gone down. You cuffed him, and off you go.
But also the scary thing about that, a 17-year-old kid framed it up like Gordon B. Willis, the cinematographer for The Godfather. Like, it's a perfect. We do 18 takes on Crashing. It doesn't look that good. Every kid's got a camera.
Well, the camera that has been just history changing. Everybody having
Look at that fire this morning in New Jersey. There was a big fire out.
Trying
to get out of the.
Oh my God, that was crazy.
And the off-duty cop, or I don't know if he was off-duty or on-duty, but the cop and just the Joe citizen, they just, fumbling around these ladders.
It was so weird. Watching that, you're kind of like, what are you doing? No, edge it over.
You're not trained for shit like that either. You got that spontaneous stuff that,
I think we've been so desensitized. The other day, we literally watched a man get shot right in the side of his head in the car. There's a woman playing around with a gun. Have you seen
TV
that?
Or live?
It was on YouTube. It was broadcast on Facebook as it happened.
There was accusations.
Oh yeah. I know.
She picked up the gun. She dry fired it, racked it, went to the guy's head, and the guy goes, "Hey, you're making me nervous." bam, shoots him right in the side of the head. He just goes like that. Apparently, he's still alive, this guy. I don't know how that happened.
That guy's still alive.
Yeah. But we're watching it, and it's kind of like years ago, if out of nowhere someone would have showed me that, I'd have been like, oh, my God, what is this? This is crazy. It's a snuff film.
It would have been news for months.
Right. And now we just take it for granted and then move on to a kitten video or a little kid cursing.
10 minutes later, exactly.
And, it just becomes weird. I don't know if desensitized might be the word or just.
I mean, that's all it is.
Yeah, and how that's affecting people. It has to be affecting how people conduct themselves.
Colder.
And I think you're right.
Absolutely.
I think you're right.
Well, I think we see so much more now than I mean, in the olden days. We saw the news and you saw the crime scene tape and what happened.
That was about it after the fact.
Now we see, I mean, imagine that the three of us or anybody in this studio and our given day are picked up on surveillance cameras probably 24
all the time.
30 times.
Yeah.
So I mean, the commissioner
is that true?
of the new NYPD can go in his special room and say, I want to see 53rd and 3rd. I want to see 35th and 7th. And they can just punch it. They can see whatever they want.
I wouldn't be surprised if we're on camera right now.
I mean, I wake up early in the morning to start the day, to work out and do whatever. And so I'm watching the TV news on Channel 2, and every day there's a surveillance video of some bad guy doing something bad to some poor old woman or a man in a.
Today I was Snowden talked about the documentary. He goes where he was. Any employee at the NSA could at any given moment just dial up an address in Seattle.
If you and I were out in the street and we said 3 key words, it may not be arrested, but it would be recorded and archived.
Isn't that
Cock lick?
No, not those.
Bomb.
Beavis Butthead.
Ladies and gentlemen, the wonderful Chris Hansen. Thank you, Chris, for
gentlemen. Thanks for being here.
I always love having
fun.
you on the show. Very interesting. At Chris Hansen, at Hansen v Predator, and of course watch Hansen versus Predator on CrimeWatchDaily.com. Check local listings for stations and times. Chris, thank you so much.
Always a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
It's the best reality TV ever. That show.
Care.
Yeah.
It really is the best reality.
It's great. People are captivated.
Continued success.
I'm glad you finally made it in.
People are captivated by bad
wearing
people.
pajama pants under the.
It's all dead in the year. You're going to regret that.
Oh my God! God forbid.
I love you.
Thank you, Chris Hansen. Absolutely.
I'll see you at the club.
A good guy. At the club.
He's a nice guy.
I'll see you at the club.
I'll see you at the club, Chris. Right? No.
Yeah.
Not at the club.
We'll have a couple of Harvey Wallbangers.
Chris at the club? No. I'll see you at Southampton.